Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So new hero support from all archetypes again. So let's take a look. Early tonight, Konami revealed a lot of new GX cards. And one of them was a new hero card, a couple of new heroes, but I'm not running the other one. But it's basically a new fusion, level 4, which whenever it's fusion summoned to the field, it's basically your hero lives. So it special summons a hero from the deck, so fantastic. It's very easy to make. Needs what is it, an elemental hero and then a warrior type. Which, you know, for this particular deck it's not that hard. So that means that Normal Summon Stratos is now, was always, but is now, I was about to say a much stronger combo, but I mean, you know what I mean. The fact that this card is always lurking in the background, always lurking in your extra deck to be made, relatively easy, to keep extending into hand traps, that's really nifty. Sadly, there's nothing against Nip, but even then, it is what it is. My favorite end board for a hero is the Nip token. You know how it goes. So, Normal Summon Stratos with a discard. 2 discards. You'll see. So, of course, there are probably different options, decision trees you have to make, you can make. This is, I guess, one of them. So, what are we working towards to? I guess, probably the end board, heroes. I remember playing heroes, I think it was last year, trying out the new support, and I think what was the masked heroes, I think. But whenever I playtested them, I was like, man, the deck is main decking so many bricks. And I believe, what is it called, the Miracle Ejector, the Spellcaster one. And that one is also good, but you're also main decking so many, well, not necessarily bricks, but especially with Fua in the meta, Nip is still there, right? I just wanted to keep the deck at 40 cards sharp. Keep the amount of bricks as low as possible. Okay, so anyway, this is again your 1.5 card combo. Again, nothing really new, bar the fusion, the new one that special summons a hero from the deck. So now, during the end phase, as you know, you could potentially go for Neos, discard the card, and then, you know, discard the card from them. The Neos will bounce itself back to the extra deck, and then it's up to them. You have the Omnication on field, you have Dark Law, you have the Trap, the Contact that, you know, fuses to pop multiple cards from them. So off of 1 card, that's really nifty. Okay, let's see. Against hand traps, into hand traps. So that's. What was the other one? What was the other hand trap? I missed it. I missed it. Anyway. So that's 2 hand traps down. Let's see, what do they have more hand traps? Let's see. So we keep Clayman, let's call it Clayman, on field. Search the regular Neos. I guess you could go for Dolphin as well, but more bricks in the main deck, so I'm not a huge fan of that. Go for Wonder Driver and then Polymerization, yep, sacrificing our Clayman fusion to go for this one, Flame Wingman. Kind of cheat out those extra deck monsters, basically. Let's see if they have other hand traps. No hand traps just yet. If Nip is there, then the game is pretty much over. Nip would already have been activated sooner. So with Tribute, you know, cheat out Sunrise to search Miracle Fusion. I think we can assume now that there is definitely no Nip, so we can continue. Go for Crusader, Reborn Mali. Yeah, we do have Mali, but we run into the Ghost Bell. And that's a bummer, because this prevents another search. So now we use Miracle Fusion to go for Voltic. Also one of the newer ones, at least for me. It's probably out for quite a while. But again, it has been a while. The last that I featured like newer heroes on the channel. So go for the Mass Hero package. The water one as well, to search Mass Change eventually. And then one of the later last fusions is indeed the, well, it's not really the Masked Hero fusion, but, you know, the Contrast Hero, basically our Omni. So through 3 hand traps, that's nifty. So obviously, yeah, cool tune, main decking so many hand traps, and still being able to play, like, look how many disruptions they have. So we go for Dark Law, because they searched, right? Yeah, so a random card from their hand is banished. We hit the Synchro Overtake, I think the name is. We go for the Trap, blow away both of their monsters, right? So, let's see, they reveal the Rotary to basically give the deck an extra normal summon. We prevent the search, so now the only play they have, because both monsters will get banished. Thanks to Dark Law. So no search, but only 1 search, and, you know, we are negating that with Contrast Heroes. So this, cool tune. Full support. What a deck. Okay, so again going first. There's another one going second in a few moments. So let's see. The Vision Hero engine. It has been going in and out. But I think with this new card, I think you can go for it again. Instead of the, what is it, Miracle? I'm not going to butcher the name, the spellcaster, right? I don't see them main decking in the main deck both. Like, there's just no space for that. Okay, so this is tough. They got Failure back, so now we have to play around Failure. So let's see, what can we do? I assume Wonder Driver, yeah, because we have the polymerization in rotation. That's important, because again, we know that they have Failure. So there were a couple of lines, but they all lose to Failure. So this, I think, was a good one, a better one than I thought before. Well, I was thinking about before. Obviously, they prevent the Miracle Fusion search. So we search Poly, set Poly, go for Cruise, yeah, Internal Driver, and then search. Yeah, there's no Destiny Hero in the graveyard just yet. Now there is. So we are locking ourselves into Dark Heroes, right? Phoenix Enforcer hits the field. So like here in this situation, the Phoenix Enforcer definitely comes in clutch. It gets rid of the Rahu, gets rid of a potential other fusion monster on their part. So here it definitely, was a blowout card. So we can still go for this package, the Vision Hero package. What are we going to end on? I guess we can go for the Mass Hero package as well to get out the Contrast Hero for the Omnication. So Omnication plus Phoenix Enforcer. So that's strong. That's really strong, especially through a couple of hand traps already. Double Veil, if you think about it. Plus we can set Mass Change. For Dark Law, basically. You're not really running the other targets, right? So that's cool. That's solid. That's really solid. Phoenix Enforcer returns, potentially threatening their 5 mana. I think we know that there's a 5 mana in hand. We chain, to the search, but they, the Faller and the Virtuous, which we are not going to negate. Okay, Dark Law is prevented, but I think because we know it's 5 mana, we can just negate the Dragondale Search, and then we should have the game in the bag. Yeps. Okay, so last one. Going second against Killer Tune, Cool Tune, and only having one hand trap. That hurts. We do have Droplet though. So let's see, are we able to break the board, Cool Tune board, even though their end board is not doesn't look that threatening, but it does so much. Plus the fact that they have free information, they can stack the top card of the deck. That's so busted. Okay, so free information, they can stack the top card, if I'm not mistaken. They should be able to. Yeah, there it is. So Mali is banished and the Miracle Fusion is left on top, which I get is fine. I mean, let's see. We have Droplet to potentially put some heroes in the graveyard. Depends on, what are they going to negate and what are they going to interrupt. So no Ash Blossom, that definitely helps. Clip into the Omni, I guess. Yeah, because they can pop. Because they are not. They would have been able to pop a spell, right? Was it? Yeah. Because now we can indeed go for Droplet. Let's see. We are negating. We are negating a synchro. Was that the play to go to? Maybe. I don't think it matters because again they have indeed the Searcher, the Quick Play, and then go for. They can go for. Zalen, why? I guess Zalen just gives them another disruption. But the problem is their hand. And you will see in a few moments. So that's hand trap number 1. Okay, we can play into more. That's disruption number 2. That's a problem because again this prevents our Poly search. Plus this also prevents a Mali, so that's pretty big. But we can extend. Let's see, we could potentially, Mass Hero into another Poly. They have another Veiler. I was like, come on, like more hand traps. So go for Wonder Driver, and here's where the Zalen bites me in the butt. I guess it's obvious to negate the Wonder Driver, right? Because I think I only have 2 targets left in the deck. That was one Stratos and one Neos, I think. And both of them aren't working out. And here I think Stratos misses time, if I'm not mistaken. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, this is game. Like, no way, free information. That was far too strong. But this new hero, this card is solid. For the deck, this card is really, really nifty. But the deck needs something to, you know, something to prevent nip, something to negate nip, and then keep extending. Like, give us a fusion that does that. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Leave me signing out. Peace.